Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. See how we do here. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you for being so punctual. I'm surprised. I guess somebody came to remind you. Yes. I sent 4 or 5 people out. Yeah, with you I knew it's gonna happen spontaneously. We're just waiting for Maharaj to come. He's really the most important person to be here. And I think it will also be nice that he's here when we give a short introduction about what we're gonna do. He knows, of course, what we're gonna do. It's not such a big surprise, but still. Maybe I can just start a little bit. So, who has been here for the 40th anniversary of Jagannath Baladev Subhadra's installation day? Yes, I remember you. Yes, so, do you remember this devotee? He looks a little different these days. Radha Kripa is saying that's the Ayurvedic doctor. Chitrakar Prabhu, yes. Hans Riener. Yeah, Chitrakar Prabhu, also known as Hans Riener, as Ayurvedic doctor. He's a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. And he also came to this festival, and you probably remember he was also sharing a few words. And after the festival we had some conversation with him, and I met him for the first time, and I guess many of us saw him for the first time. And I mentioned that it would be nice to interview him, know about his memories and Krishna consciousness, his background. And surprisingly, he was quite open to that idea. And last week, it took some time to find an appointment time, but last week I went to his Ayurvedic clinic to meet him, and we had an interview. And in this interview, so March is not here yet, but I will just go ahead, he put something on the table. And as you can see, this is a letter, sender's name A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. A letter of Srila Prabhupada, which was sent personally by Srila Prabhupada to Chitrakar Prabhu. So in the beginning of the interview, he just put a big stack of documents on the table, and in between he just put out the letter, and I was immediately nervous when I could understand that this is an original letter, but you try to compose yourself a bit. But then he said, yeah, this is a letter Srila Prabhupada sent me, like it's the most normal thing in this planet. Okay, nice, thank you, Prabhu. And we had the interview, and over the whole interview, this thought was in the back of my mind: what will happen to the letter? What will happen to the letter after the interview? But of course, I also tried to compose myself. I didn't want to. You can touch the copy. No. So, yeah, we finished the interview, and then in the Chitrakar Prabhu was very kind. He said, you just take everything with you, and you study it, and if you have any questions, you can let me know. And I asked him, but what will happen to the letter? And he said, anyway, I cannot do something. It's not so, it's just laying in my office, so you take it and put it in the museum. So we have it here, the letter. But now comes the very special part of the whole story, because this letter was sent from Prabhupada to from Srila Prabhupada to Chitrakar Prabhu, and His Holiness Sacinandana Maharaj was with Chitrakar at this moment. And it's actually addressing Chitrakar Prabhu, but he's included basically in that address. And so it's a very nice coincidence that Maharaj is just here, and he kindly agreed to come, hopefully. And he will actually tell us the story behind this letter. We will read the letter. He will read the letter to us, and he will explain the background, how it came that Srila Prabhupada wrote this letter. Shishi Jagannath Paladev Subhadra Mai Ki Jai, Shishi Gornitai Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. And yes, we've mentioned that you can also see and touch it. So because we are so many and we have a program following, what we will do, I can mention already now, Siddeshwar Prabhu, if you can please raise your hand. He will be in the museum from 7 o'clock onwards, and we will have the ladder on the table. And if you like, you can go up and you can touch the ladder. You cannot lift the ladder because we want to make sure it's not gonna break or something. But you can go there, you can touch it. It's Srila Prabhupada's signature is on it. So he has.
What is that, like handwritten?
It's a typed letter. Yeah. It's as it looks, and as Chitrakar Prabhu said, it's typed by Hansaduta Prabhu, who was his secretary at the time, but signed personally by Srila Prabhupada. So now we're just waiting for His Holiness Sacinandana Maharaj. Can maybe Sundar Jagannath, can you go and check if better to send an, like before? Alle guten Dinge sind drei. And Chitrakar Prabhu, that's, you might wonder where is Chitrakar Prabhu. I informed him very short notice because we were waiting for Maharaj's approval, and so I wrote an email to him, but unfortunately he's in Vienna. He has another clinic in Vienna, so he's not able to participate today. But I'm just going to quote something from the letter. He said, but you please... okay, 2 minutes. when I told him that Maharaj agreed to do a program and I invited him, he said, I cannot come. But he said, but please convey my obeisances to Maharaj, he's my brother. And we were always very free spirits, and that's why Harikesh Maharaj would call him, Sacinandana Maharaj, Avadut. It's a small funny anecdote. So I will already place the letter for Maharaj. A few words about Chitrakar Prabhu. Chitrakar Prabhu is he's a Swiss devotee, but I notice many devotees in the Swiss Yatra don't know him so well, and I guess one reason for that is also, he was active in this Yatra and then for quite some time he has been a little bit distant. Chitrakar Prabhu actually joined in Canada. He didn't join in Switzerland, and from Canada after a few weeks he was sent to Juhu. So you heard about the Juhu story. There's also a book which was written by Giriraj Swami. Very difficult project. And Chitrakar Prabhu, he was sent in his initial days of Krishna consciousness to Juhu beach. And he told me the first service he got was they gave him an iron rod and he had to lay in front of the altar in the night with the iron rod to protect the deities from the Gundas who would attack. And he explained many things in the interview, how he would serve in Juhu. He was preaching with Sacinandana Swami. They would go out and visit influential people of Mumbai at the time. And also with Giriraj Swami he would go out daily. And he said, Prabhupada was amazing that when Prabhupada was in Juhu, he told them, whenever you have an opportunity for a home program, you tell me, I will come. And Prabhupada would go sometimes weeks in a row every day to a program. He would drive 2-3 hours just to visit 3, 4, 5 people, have a program, come back. Late night, get up, translate books, go for morning walk, chant japa, visit, invite guests to come and see him there, and this would go on daily. And he said, of course, now he's also in an age like Prabhupada was then, he said, it's inconceivable how Srila Prabhupada did that. He was just preaching non-stop. He was also the head pujari in Juhu for some time. And what it said about this service, I mean, we are complaining nowadays, how we're having too much seva, and he said he was not only the head pujari, but he was the cook also. So he would get up in the morning, prepare the Mangal sweets, the sandesh, the burfi. Then he would go on the altar, offer them, do Mangal Arati, and throughout the day he would dress, do every Arati until 11 p.m. and then again get up at 3 o'clock, or maybe even earlier. He was the only pujari. He said the Matajis were already dressing at the time. They were the creative department, so they would dress the deities and make sure they look nice. But he was the one doing the offerings. And he mentioned why, because in India, still now, but at that time more, it was not considered common that Matajis would stand on the altar and do the arati. So, and he said when he got second initiation, Prabhupada personally gave him the Gayatri mantra, and then he said Hare Krishna, and he went directly to the altar to do service. Because they had such a need of pujaris. And here we can see him on a tractor. That's a whole another story. After Srila Prabhupada left, he got involved in a farm project in Mumbai, and not only planning, even though he was the head behind that project, he made a kind of a concept how to establish a Vedic village with school, farming, and you can see he was even practically involved himself. And does anyone know when he came back to Switzerland? Maybe Raja Vidya Prabhu?
Not exactly. He married to an Indian lady at that time, then he came back, and he was around for a few years, and then he went to Ticino to open a restaurant there. I don't remember the year. Purush? Purush? Purush! Weißt du, wann die Schweiz zurückkommt? No, we don't.
No worries. I will ask him. We didn't have time actually to come to his memories of
In
this.
the 80s, let's put it like
Yeah.
that. In the late 80s, he was around.
And he was the one opening the first Govinda restaurant in Ticino.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
the first one in Zurich and he the first one in Ticino.
You opened the first one in Zurich.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, Raja Vidya Prabhu, I don't know if you know him. He opened the first Govinda in Zurich. In the Niederdörfli at the Prediger Preergas. It's not there anymore.
Vegas, yes. Govinda's no.
Haribol! Jai, His Holiness Sacinandana Swami Maharaj ki Jai.
Sorry.
Actually, I could have. Now we still have time. But one thing which I found important also for the newcomers, or maybe even devotees, sometimes I notice when I'm all enthused about these kind of things, then devotees look at me like, "What's this? You know, it's just a letter." Or here is a small quotation of Srila Prabhupada's purports. It's in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 12:38, where he says, "The Sachidananda Vigraha Guru, Vaishnavas, and things used by them must be considered tadiya, and without a doubt worshipable by all living beings." This is in connection with the pastime of King Prataparudra. We know the story. He wanted to see Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu wouldn't allow to see him because he was a king, a worldly man, and he was a sannyasi. But then he sent one of his personal garments to King Prataparudra, and in his verse it is said how King Prataparudra took that and he worshipped it as non-different from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Prabhupada says also that things used by the Vaishnavas, they are tadiya, like this letter was touched by Srila Prabhupada. And that's why we make this small ceremony out of it. It will be installed in a museum, because for us this is a worshipable object. It reminds us of Srila Prabhupada. So, Maharaj, if you would like to read the letter, I also have it here projected on the screen, and also explain your... Haribol!
This they do usually in marriages, but this was nothing intended. This was not intended. Yes, I was just wanted to just very briefly say what the letter is for Chitakara Prabhu and myself, maybe the historical background, when it was written, that I think very briefly I will do. Yes. Yes. I wanted to just say, Srila Prabhupada had the idea that India's main spirituality takes place in the villages, not in the big towns. The big towns, they are following the West, with the advancement of material, of technology and life circumstances, producing industrial things and so on. But in India's villages, you will find the original culture, much more than in the westernized towns. And therefore he requested Hansadutta Prabhu, a devotee who was in Germany, and I think he was also in charge of Switzerland at that time and Austria. He requested him to go to these villages with buses and make a spiritual program there. So we took three buses from Germany, and we asked Chitakara to guide us, drive us to to India, because he had a bus. He had a bus company before he joined the devotees. It was called Magical Tours. Magical Tours. The Beatles made a song about the magical bus or something. He was one of these young industrious people who brought all the hippies who wanted to come to India in these magic buses. So he knew how to drive through Turkey, through Iran, how to negotiate with the cultures there, and so I was in a bunch with German devotees going to India on these three buses, and we had a wonderful time where we went from village to village. We did kirtans. We cooked huge pots. They were like rowing boats, so big, full of prasadam, distributed them. We gave lectures, and we showed a movie, and all the villages came. It was a movie on our movement in the West, and they were really taking it up very nicely. But after 9 months or 6 months, I don't remember so clearly, we had to take the buses out of India. Their visa was expired. Visa for buses is called Kane, So then the two of us came together, and we drove one of these buses out of India. It was full with hippies who paid only $50, which is nothing, from India to Istanbul. Yes, and one of these buses, I think we took the three buses out, was a green bus, a Mercedes bus, and we stopped in Kabul, Afghanistan. Within a few days, a school was given to us, and we were teaching the Hindu minority children things about the avatars and so on. And we became, as a result, very prominent, because some of the parents, the Hindu parents, heard about us and then began to bring us to big social events in Kabul. Soon you would find the two of us in all important marriages making the music. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, and so on, and other songs, bhajans, and we preached in universities and everything, and we were, as I said in my lecture, not yet very mature. We were a little bit too bold, and as a result, the people who had this other belief, they hired a few assassins to kill us, because yes, we were foolish. I mean, it was also not nice to kill Hare Krishnas, but we went over the borders. It's not what you do when you are surrounded with a religion who's that really wants people to follow their religion. It was not so mature. But in all of this, we made a lot of contacts, and we wrote, Chitakara wrote to Srila Prabhupada. At that time, you must know, we were considering or wanted to become world preachers who were traveling all over the world, and without any limitations, that this is a part of the world where one, you could say a zone, where one GBC and his devotees took care of the preaching. So he heard our glowing report, what we did in Kabul. And now you can see how Prabhupada answered. We will put it for you on. My dear Chitakara Prabhu, he was the leader of our group. Please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter dated 22nd of September 1976. I have noted the contents carefully. Hansaduta Maharaj, was our overall leader, has also given me an account of your activities in Kabul. Wow, for me as a disciple, that's very nice. Hansaduta told some good things about me to Prabhupada. Nice. It doesn't matter that you have been asked to leave Kabul, no? The important thing is that you are trying to spread the message of the Lord all over the world. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says very clearly that anyone who tries to broadcast his message is considered most dear, and there is no one dearer to the Lord than such a sincere preacher. So Prabhupada says, don't be attached to the result. Yes, you have been asked to leave by the Afghanistani authorities, but you had the right intention, no? If you can collect money there, as you have suggested, and send it for Nitai Gaur World Traveling Sankirtan, the World Sankirtan Party, this is what it is translating. Activities in India, that will be good. You must know, this group, Nitai Gaur TVSKP, that was conducting this Indian village programs, and we were part of this. And here Prabhupada says, this must that if you can send some Lakshmi there to India, do it. No, there is no restriction for preachers. They may travel everywhere, all over the world. Nitai Gaur means worldwide preaching. See his vision and his enthusiasm. Because Lord Chaitanya appeared to spread this movement to every town and village of the world. And by the grace of good souls like yourself, wow, the desire of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is being fulfilled in the modern age. So collect and send. Very practical. Hansaduta Maharaj is doing nicely and can utilize any amount. We are planning a big Kumbh Mela. You have my blessings all the time. Continue to preach with enthusiasm. Keep Hansaduta Maharaj informed about your activities. I hope this letter finds you well. So, my dear everyone, this was sent in 1976, when the world was young and some of you were not yet born. For me, and for those the practicing devotees, it's a document of a time that brought forth so many opportunities. I remember when we came from eventually Chitakara's parents are Swiss people, and we came to Wiel, and Oberwiel, I think, or Underwiel. Rickenbach, yes, Rickenbach even. we needed a few days to just acclimatize, but then we were going in Switzerland and meeting many people to try to open something in Switzerland, because we thought when Switzerland is becoming interested, they can send any amount to India. So we were there and we opened many charity centers. No, small centers. There was another devotee, Shankararanya Prabhu. He was already there. And then we got our first big temple in Düdingen. Does any one of you remember Düdingen? You remember Düdingen. It was a farm, there was a nice house, there was a lake, and there we had a big center with many people joining. Yes, I'm connected to you. And yes, that's all Prabhupada's mercy. It's not, we are not special. Yes, but it was very. This is the time, and for us this letter reminds us of a time where we were closely guided by our Divine Spiritual Master, and where impossible was not considered. We didn't look at it, we didn't think anything is impossible. In fact, we thought everything is possible with Krishna's mercy. That's how we acted, and many things became possible because we were convinced of this. So yeah, so this is the letter. And Damodar Prasad will tell us what we will do with the letter. Yeah, you have a question?
Thank you, Maharaj, for giving the background of this letter. I have a question about something Chitrakar Prabhu mentioned, which was going on in Switzerland. He said, you became sick.
Yeah.
And due to... Would you like to say something?
Yes.
Quite seriously.
You want to know? Yes, I got malaria. I got it. I think I must have carried it from India. It was there that broke out, and finally I was brought into the hospital, and the doctors did not know if they could cure me. That time my father and mother came with a helicopter from Germany to say goodbye to their son. Yes, I was but as we say, weeds die very slowly. So yes, I remember there was this one night when I felt this is now the night when I should die. According to my horoscope also, I should have died at that age. Don't know how old I was. Can you remember? 76. I was born 54. 22 years, and around this time I was getting ready, actually, but I prayed to Krishna that, my dear Lord, if you save me from this malaria, I want to promise to give my life 100% to you. And he saved me. It was this one, it's always, the night, there was this crisis night, and I was already had lost so much energy. I was really seeing death before my eyes, and I prayed and Krishna saved me. And then I became very serious in my spiritual life. It was good for me. I think a lot of karma also left me. And yes, my parents later told me they also thought I would die, and the doctors also thought. it's that one night, you know, where you, or one, it's a point in time where you feel this could be the time, and I sincerely prayed and expressed my desire to continue living a little longer, because I felt I was not spiritually ready for moving out of this body. And yeah. And then we did many nice activities. You know, they say there's no memory of misery. I don't remember this in great detail. I only remember I had splitting headaches all the time, fever. I was. They needed to change the bed 4 times a day because I was sweating so much. It was really not easy. But I only remember I chanted many more rounds and like this. There was nothing to do. Stress-free life, you know, only little dying. And yeah, and I was very. I don't recall it so much, but now where you remind me, as if your parents come by helicopter, it might mean something, you know.
Maharaj Chitta Prabhu was also mentioning that, as he recollects, you didn't really know what's wrong with you. You didn't know that you have malaria. And he remembered you went to the hospital, and most probably, he didn't say it specifically, but he said the doctors thought you were some drug addict, because probably you said you're coming from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
That he remembered.
I did, but I didn't take anything.
I didn't say that, but the doctors, they were.
Yeah, I know. Yes, and at that time, you know, I was 22 years. I don't know if you would have invited me when I was 22 years to give a lecture. I was just so enthusiastic. For me, nothing. There was no, you know, just only Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Very enthusiastic. Now I'm much calmer. Yeah, you know, they also didn't. I came in dhoti and everything. They didn't know what this was. Yeah. But they became very friendly and very concerned, because I was talking to them about the Bhagavad Gita, of course. What else? Like this. Did Chidakara tell you of the different activities which we did? We really met many important people also. Because remember, we always wanted to send large amounts to India. And yes, no, Krishna was very kind to us. We were invited in many places, and it was a wonderful time, I remember. And at the end, we got this beautiful farm next to the lake, where we even did agriculture and so on. It was for a long time the main seat of Krishna consciousness in the Switzerland. You don't know? You have not heard about doing it? You must have heard. Yeah, it was. And we paid only 20 franklies per year rent, you know. Yeah. Because we were the person who gave it to us was interested in Krishna consciousness.
And it was given due to your preaching efforts.
Yeah, you know, when you're preaching, you never think you are the cause of something, but you could say this: we met the people and they gave it to us. In my mind, it's Krishna who gave it to us through the people. Yes. Good. So that's the letter. It's a part of history. And it shows a spirit that perhaps we all look for in this modern time. the spirit of thinking globally for the welfare of the world. This is how Prabhupada thought. He saw there were two enthusiastic disciples, and he engaged them in supporting his mission in India, and he was happy that they were all over the world spreading Krishna consciousness, and really being under the direct guidance of Prabhupada, who commented, really the experience was everything could happen any day. We had this feeling of absolute freedom, so to say, and it's quite a wonderful time. Really, I'm very happy that Chitakara Prabhu found the letter, and it's the first, and that I can read it again after so many years, you know.
I also checked the Veda base, because usually we find all the letters in the Veda base. It's not there, so he probably always kept it with him.
Yes, Krishna. Correct. And this is something I want you to also know and consider. When you are under the guidance or connected with such a extraordinary pure soul as Srila Prabhupada is, someone who's really an instrument to bring Gaudiya Vaishnavism to the shores of the West, you feel really very safe almost in a as if an umbrella is over you that takes all the rain, the hail, the wind away from you, and this feeling of being protected and being guided is just something so wonderful, and I believe very strongly that it is possible also in this present time. If we can bring about the simple surrender which we were able to feel at that time. Surrender, I mean here as a willingness and an openness for divine guidance to enter your life, and just being open for this, and moving along with this without doubting it, without opposing it, but just being in that divine current or flow, you say nowadays, that comes from the spiritual world and picks you up and moves you in this world. That's such. For me, this is there in this time when the letter came to us. Good. So I think we can end here, and Hare Krishna. Sag du doch jetzt, ne?
Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki Jai, Shri Shri Gaurnitai ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, His Holiness Sacinandana Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you, Maharaj, for sharing these memories with us. And as we mentioned before, this letter will now go up to the museum. Everybody who wants to go and have a close look, you're welcome. And this letter will now remind us, whenever we see it in the museum, about this special empowerment that Srila Prabhupada gave to the preachers. So now you can all please stand up. We will have to go to Arati. And Siddheshwar, if you can just, he will be upstairs in the museum with the letter. You can meet him there. Hare Krishna.
Wo ich dich gefragt habe, das waren alle hier und hier.
Also ich beabsichtige nicht zu singen, wenn du sagst, vielleicht du, oder?
Matteo kommt morgen nach der Lecture am Vormittag. Ich bin noch am Warten.
Hare Krishna. Ja, lauter. Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Madhur Madhur Bade Shankha Bade Ganta Bade Madhur 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 Bade Shankha Bade Ganta Bade Madhur 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 Bade Shankha Bade Ganta Bade Madhur 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 Bade Haribol 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 Jai Gaura Haribol Jai Nitai Gaura Haribol 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 Jai Gaura Haribol Bahu Kate Chandra Jini Vadana Ushala Gala Deshe Mana Mala Kone Jalo Mala Shima Shuka Narada Himigada Bahakati Vinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Hibajayo Jaya Gaura Chande Aroti Koshoga Janna Vitata Mane Jagamana Loga Gaurangera Roti Shobha Jagajana Mana Loga Gaurangera Roti Shobha Jagajana Mana Loga Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Gaurangirati Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Nithai Gauranga Jaya Nithai Gauranga Nithai Gauranga Jaya Nithai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaura Hari. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaura Hari. Gaura 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 Hari. Gaura 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 Hari. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaura Hari. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Gaura Hari. Gaura 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 Hari. Ha Gaura 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 Hari. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Ha Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Jai Sacinandana Jaya Sacinandana. Ha Jaya Sacinandana Jaya Sacinandana. Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Shri Gaur Nitai ki Jagannath Swami Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai Musham Parabramanang. Yeah. Shini Singadev prayers. Yeah. Well, Sunday feast is a bit different. Gaur Krishna, would you like to sing? Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya Prahlad Lada Dahine Lada lada dahine Hiranyakashi Purvaksha Hiranyakashi Purvaksha Shilatankhana kalaye Shilatankhana kalaye Ito Nrisingho Parato Nrisingho Ito Nrisingho Hridaye Nrisingho Nrisinghamadim Sharanam Prapade Nrisinghamadim Sharanam Prapade Bahir Nrisingho Hridaye Nrisingho Bahir Nrisingho Hridaye Nrisingho Nrisinghamadim Sharanam Prapade Nrisinghamadim Sharanam Prapade Prabhakara Kamala Varenaka Madhuta Singam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvenga Keshavadeta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Prabhakara Kamala Naka Madhuta Singam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Jagadisha Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nisingade, 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 Jaya Nisingade, Jaya Jaya Kalad Mara, Jaya Kalad Mara, Jaya Kalad Mara, Jaya Kalad Mara. Shri Bhakti Vignashna Shri Nisingadev Bhagavan Ki Jai, Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari.
Dina Dayal Prabhu. Dina Dayal Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sorry, we have dear devotees. Now we're going to have kirtan, as you know, you've heard, and we are very happy Go Krishna Prabhu is with us now. We will start with the kirtan. Maybe if you like, we will be sitting facing the Vyasa-san, and you can move a little closer. There's space here. Sunitirani, can you just pause for 1 minute? Just give me 1 minute. Marsh said half, but you, yeah. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Can I please ask for your attention? She will come again with the Shatari in a minute, but we would like to use this opportunity to, first of all, ask Dina Dayal Prabhu to come forward. So I'm not quite sure how many of you got to know. He kept it quite secretly. And he also told me he doesn't want to make a big fuss out of it, but still we thought we are a personal movement. We're believing in individuality and personal relationship, and we should make an announcement. Dina Dayal Prabhu and Varadeshwari Mataji are leaving for Mayapur tomorrow. And not for a month, but for good. So we would like to bless Dina Dayal by loudly chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Haribo! Dina Dayal Prabhu, I will just give him the microphone, he can say a few words. He was living in this temple 2020 till 2023? 2023. Some of you remember him, he had very nice saffron color. And then he changed, he faded out. No, of course, we are very happy that Varadeshri Mataji was also living in the temple at the time. She came from Ukraine due to the war situation. They met here and they got married in Mayapur also a few months back. And now they try to establish themselves here in Switzerland, but of course it's not as easy as many of the Grihastas also know financially. And they got some nice service opportunity. Dina Dayal Prabhu will just speak about this now. And we want to thank you, Dina Dayal Prabhu, and also Varadeshri Mataji, who is not here today. We actually have a small garland for her also, so you can give to her. Of course, when they were living in the temple, they did a lot of service. But then, when moving out, they had to establish themselves. They still made it a point to continue with the service on a regular basis. And Dina Dayal Prabhu was helping in many different departments, actually in every department possible. And Varadeshri Mataji was cooking, I think till last week or the week before. She was in the kitchen cooking very nice offerings for our deities. So we want to thank you for this wonderful service attitude and for your association, and please come back. Hare Krishna. So please, if you can say.
Thank you so much. Yes, Damodar Prasad Prabhu asked me to say a few words. Why are we going? The reason is we got an invitation to teach in the international school in Mayapur. Yeah. To join the team of teachers. I was asked to teach martial arts, fitness, carpentry and archery. And Varadeshwari, I was offered to teach English to Russian-speaking children. Yeah. So we felt we have to take this opportunity. We have to try. But of course, it's very hard to leave after 4 years spending here, leaving behind so many wonderful relationships, so many friends. It's hard. I'm so grateful to everyone here. Gave me opportunity to grow. Come closer to Krishna. So, but as Damodar Prasad Prabhu nicely said, we hope to be also back. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Dina Dayal Prabhu ki jai. Varadeshri Mataji ki jai. Hare Krishna. All the best. And if you go to Mayapur, look out for them.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Kauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Prema. One very, very short question I have to ask. This one? This one? Oh, Krishna. Yes. So I will sing very briefly. I really... What? Okay. So, one moment. Can I please have a pair of cartels? Thank you so much. So I want to sing now with all of you, like you did with Gaur Krishna. And I just wanted to give a little tune in Kirtan. Means to sing the holy names and to do that in a glorifying, in a worshipful way. And doing this experience of singing kirtan in that way where you seek a connection, something wonderful can take place. The holy name has what is called a Vastu Shakti, that is an inherent energy, and there are many, many things it can do, but one is when you connect your consciousness and your willful awareness with the syllables of the holy name, they can transform you, they can transport you to another level of consciousness where you are in contact with your true self and with God, actually. It's almost like entering a train. When you make an effort to enter the train, you just have to sit down and the train brings you to Berlin, for instance, or Zurich. And the same with the holy name, when you make an effort to enter the sound vibration, to be there consciously with your awareness, then the holy name will move you to wonderful levels of consciousness, extraordinary levels of consciousness, which may take very long to reach through other processes. It's described there as really this Vastu Shakti in the holy name, which is called Taraka Shakti. It moves you away from your worldly level of consciousness, and then it brings you face to face when you are a little bit experienced with Krishna. So let us sing. Please let us all enter the same train. No one should stay on the platform. All are welcome. No qualifications are required initially. So let's do now the melody. Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavani Askatyade Sadarine Sri Krishna Chaitanya Rama Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Everybody, one more time, please, chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, beautiful. Now chant one more time as if you really mean it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. us please chant together. Hare Krishna,
Vishnupadaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutali Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Vicharini Nirvishesha Shunyabadi Vasatyadi Sutari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone together, please.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama,
more time, a little louder with your heart.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
One more time again, very loudly.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Everybody a little louder.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
One more time, a little deeper from the heart.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Lord Premanande, Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Gaura Nitai ki, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Devi ki, Shri Krishna Balaram ki, Shri Radha Shyam Sundar ki, Giri Govardhan ki, Shri Vrindavan Dham ki, Shri Mayapur Dham ki, Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki, His Grace Indra Prabhu ki, His Holiness Sacinandana Maharaj ki, Lord Bhakta Vrinda ki, Lord Premanande. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Kevalam, Kalona Steva, Nasteva, Nasteva, Gatirannita. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Kevalam. Kalona Steva, Nasteva, Nasteva, Gatirannita. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Kalo Nasteva 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 Gatiranyata Sri Harinam Prabhu Ki Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Gaura Primanande Vancha Kalpataru Visha Kripasindhibevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Nandakoti Vaishnava Vrindaki Srila Prabhupada Ki Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for coming and blessing us with your presence. This chanting of this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is the most powerful and the most wonderful gift that Srila Prabhupada and Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us. Simple for the simple and complicated for the complicated. Just need to keep our minds and hearts as simple as possible so that we can always chant this mantra and fall in love with this mantra. Thank you, Hare Krishna. And we're very grateful and thankful to have the presence of His Holiness Sacinandana Swami, God Krishna. We're very... Please come again. We love you.
Thank you for your kind invitation, loving invitation, sympathetic invitation, all this. Yes, for me, this visit to Switzerland has come to an end. Tomorrow we might just, we will have our last program here and then fly back to Berlin, where we have come from. But I just wanted to leave you with a thought as we go Krishna and myself. What is going on in Krishna's mind when the devotees chant like this? Is there any way to tell what is going on? I think on our own it is very difficult to know what is going on in the mind of God. We have difficulties to understand what is going on in our own minds, what to speak of the superior thoughts of the Lord. But we can hear through Shastras and the Acharyas, the great teachers who are close to the Lord, and understand something from what they say. So here, just recently, I read this wonderful statement by Sacinandana Goswami. He looks at what devotees usually do when they feel separated from Krishna, when they feel distance from Krishna, where they feel that the God is not a close God, but a very distant personality who seems to not answer really the prayers of those who call for Him. So Sacinandana Goswami says, when devotees have this feeling, they call out to Krishna, "Hey Krishna, hey Govinda, hey Gopal." And they call out with this mood of longing. Where are you? This mood of yearning, this mood of, you seem to be so far away. Please accept me. Please don't be so far away. So when devotees chant, not just chant, but with this mood of longing, this desire, this conscious awareness, I'm missing you really. At that time, the distant Lord cannot keep himself in hiding any longer, but he comes to the devotee. And at that time, his title, so to say, or his name Bhagavan, the one who's full of amazing opulences, amazing quality. At that time, his title Bhagavan means something else. It doesn't mean any longer the known meaning he who is full of the most amazing qualities. No, at that time the name Bhagavan means he whose highest quality is the love to his devotees. So chanting with a feeling of longing or desire to be close to Krishna never gets unanswered. Krishna always answers, always comes closer in some ways, because he's Bhagavan, the one who is full of love for his devotees. Chanting, please don't just do when you come to the temple or when Madhava is there, or Krishna, or any kirtan leader whom you like to hear. You might like to chant at home. You can now there is this. You can download very nice kirtans. I always recommend this web page Radhadesh Mellows, where there are beautiful kirtans in a very nice quality, and you can sing in your car. You can sing. Well, North Germans always sing in their bath when they take their bath. Maybe that's. You can also do that if you need to do. You can bring kirtan really into your day, which means to bring Krishna or your awareness of Krishna into your day, and that I think is so wonderful, that the distant God becomes the close God, no? Whom I can experience in my day-to-day life. I think we can speak for all of us here in the Zurich temple, guests and visiting or local devotees. We wish you all the best. May you have a very Krishna-filled or God-filled week in front of you. Don't forget to breathe and don't forget to sing. The two go hand in hand. They should not be forgotten. So see you all very soon again. And I want to also say in conclusion to our Damodar Prasad and other devotees, it's just so nice to see that you keep this temple open, and there are many operations that go, operations not the word perhaps, things that go on during the week. One is cleaning the temple every day, but perhaps more important is the worship which is done on the altar. Every day there are everyday lectures, kirtans, worship going on, and it takes those who know, it takes a lot of determination and devotion to run this. And I was not here now for an entire year, and when I came, it was just again the kingdom of God in the midst of Zurich. Very nice and encouraging, and we wish you all the conviction which you need and the energy to keep this going, so that we can come and sing and dance and think and eat prasadam and have good association. Thank you very much, and everyone, Hare Krishna, come safe home, and see you again and again. Haribo.
Hare Krishna. Yes, thank you so much, Maharaj, for your kind words. I just want to express my gratitude again. I said it over and over again. Thank you, Maharaj, whenever you give a program. But really I mean it, your presence here, even if it's only for a few days in a year, it at least keeps me going again and again, and hearing how you appreciate, I think many other devotees also, they get a lot of inspiration and strength. So please come more often, if possible. And thank you. Thank you also to Madhava Prabhu for coming today. just
he
flying.
came from the airplane.
Yes.
Chup, Madhava is here.
Madhava Prabhu just came back from a preaching tour in Bosnia, and he literally came in by plane and called up, please can you arrange for pickup? I come to the temple directly, and he's still having his luggage here. And yeah, that's Madhava Prabhu's sacrifice he's doing for the temple. And the good news is, even though His Holiness Sacinandana Maharaj and Gaur Krishna will be leaving us tomorrow, Madhava Prabhu will stick around for some time, and he will be here in 2 weeks again, and then also for a few festivals. We have Jamashtami and Balaram Purnim, and Madhava Prabhu will be with us. And of course, thanks to all of you for coming today. We have many guests came from all over the place. And like Maharaj said, please also come when there are no big headliners on the program. We are here, and we are happy to receive you. And the process works anyway. Doesn't depend on any big names. So thank you for coming, and I wish you a good night. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow morning, 7:30, we have another class with Sacinandana Maharaj. I forgot to tell that. If you have the time, please come over, or you can watch online on YouTube. It will be live streamed there. Hare Krishna. His Holiness Sacinandana Maharaj ki jai. His Grace Madhava Prabhu ki jai. His Grace Gaur Krishna Prabhu ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Premanandi. Hari Hari Bol.
Good night. Ja, schon. Ja, Hare Krishna, Raja wieder. Bis zum nächsten Mal.